Hey Bay Squad, and welcome back to Shay Bay TV. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I'm so excited to be doing this video. I have been waiting a long time to do one of these kind of videos. But yeah, first things first, if you're new, thank you so much for tuning in today. The Bay Squad is so excited to have you here. If you are new, put it down in the comments below. And also like, dislike, and subscribe, of course, and turn on that notification bell to be sure to catch all of my videos. And if you do not know what this channel is all about, it is about lifestyle, health, and motivation, and it is so much more to come. So yeah, let's hop right into the video. This is a topic, man, and I think a lot of us are going to be able to relate because all of us deal with this. No matter what nationality, no matter what religion, we all deal with this. We sit back and we wonder why things aren't going right in our lives. We blame ourselves for situations that we cannot change. And we lose sight of who we are because we don't do the one thing that is so important, and that is having faith and giving it to God or giving it to whoever you believe in, giving it to the freaking atmosphere for all I care. But we don't do it. Us as human beings, we don't just, we forget that if we just have faith, just a little bit of faith, that we can make it through any situation. And this is not coming from a religion standpoint. This is just coming from someone who has been through hell and hot water, but has made it out of the darkness. And I'm not saying that I don't still struggle with this. I struggle with this every single day. I struggle with this when I'm going through hard times. Every single time I have my doubts, I have my fears. But what I am learning and what I have learned in my 23 years of living is that some things you just can't change. And we can't sit there and blame ourselves for, once again, things that are unchangeable. But what we can do, we can focus on what we can change, like in our control at the moment. What is in our control? That is so important. You can't dwell on yesterday, you can't dwell on tomorrow, but what can you do in this moment, right now? And it's taken a lot for me to learn that I can't go back. I can't change what's meant to be because we all have a destiny. And I don't think people realize that. We all have a destiny. We all have a calling, and we all have our storms that we go through, no matter what they are. We are all dealing with something. I have a quote that I wanted to share with you guys. I have a bad memory, so I have to write it down. So, excuse me. So, faith means that you have peace even when you don't have all the answers. Did you get that? Write it down if you didn't. Say it again. Faith is having peace when you don't have all the answers. Just because, let's say, like, this is just an example, you know, let's say you got fired from your job and you didn't understand why. You've been there for 5+ years and they up and fire you. And you didn't do anything wrong. They just said, I gotta let you go. And you don't know why. And you're just like, what did I do so wrong. But at that moment, that's when you're like, well, God, well, maybe there's a different plan for me. Or atmosphere, there's another plan for me. Show me, guide me, and help me get through this tough situation. Because I can't be without a job. And it's hard to have faith. It's so hard to have faith. And I think we all can relate to that. And sometimes we don't realize how strong we really are until we have no other choice but to be strong. We wallow, we cry, and forget that we are in charge of this life that God gave us. We are so in charge. We say, I wish I coulda, I shoulda, I could have. Why didn't you? Even though new journeys can be scary. It can be so scary. But when you stop worrying, it can be so exciting. It becomes so exciting, you know? Focus on what you can change. Focus on what can I do to better my situation. Not so much of the, why is this happening to me? I'm such a good person, or I don't deserve this. Don't worry about that. It doesn't matter whether or not you deserved it. It's you being strong and showing yourself and not even showing everyone else around you that you are stronger than your situation. You are so much stronger than you realize. We gotta understand, I'm gonna say this again, we gotta understand that we are in control. No one or anything can choose our destiny, because we get one life. One freaking life. And if we choose to sit here and blame everyone else and cry about situations that are unchangeable, or about a situation that already happened, then how are we ever going to move forward? You got to look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. And stop worrying. Stop worrying so much. Because worrying doesn't do anything. Focus on what you can change in that moment and at that time. Because that's all we can do as human beings. We cannot focus on yesterday's pain. And this goes for relationships. If you're in a tough relationship and you're scared to get out of it, baby, you gotta let go and have faith that you're gonna get through it. You gotta look around and be like, why am I here? Weigh out those pros and cons and say, why am I here? Is this person benefiting me? Are they doing anything or themselves? Anything? And if not, you gotta let it go. We got to let it go and move on. Stop being so scared. We get so scared when it's time for a change. As I said earlier, it's okay to change. It's okay to move forward. It's okay to struggle every once in a while. Because we are all fighting a battle. Whether it's mentally, physically, no matter what it is, we're all trying to figure out this crazy ass world. And none of us really have the answer. But what I do know is that without faith, nothing is really possible. You gotta not be so scared to just jump at opportunity to change situations, to change anything that you really want to change. A lot of us, we sit back and we say, oh, I wish I could get a new job. I wish I could act. I wish I could sing. I wish I could change my situation. I wish I could have more money. Why can't you? It's a bigger question. Why can't you have those things that you desire? Because you're scared, right? You're so scared of what everyone else is thinking about you. And you're so scared of what a failure? You're scared of failure? You're scared of a no? Oh, baby, you can't be scared. This all goes back to faith, having faith. Because when you have faith, you have it all, even through the worst situations. So stop limiting yourself. Us as humans need to stop limiting ourselves to woulda, coulda, shoulda. We are so much stronger than that. God wouldn't have put us here if he didn't think so himself. So stop blaming your mama. Stop blaming Obama. Stop blaming God. Because you have a choice. You have a choice to step out on that faith real quick. There's so many different categories where we can use faith. It's endless. It's just legitimately endless of how we use faith. And we need to understand that we have a choice. We have a choice to better everything in our lives. Everything in our lives. Just with a little bit of faith. So, what are you going to do different? What are you going to do in order to change something in your life? Are we going to sit there and be scared and doubtful? Or are we going to step out on faith and say, look, I don't know what the hell's going to happen when I do this. I'm scared, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it any freaking way. No matter what. Or just complain forever. Stay in the same situation. Or do something to change it. I want you to comment down below and tell me one change that you're going to make. Don't have to be descriptive, but just one small change that you are willing to do. One thing that you are willing to change in your life just by having faith. Stepping out on faith. And letting the atmosphere do its thing. Letting God do his thing. Whatever you believe in, do his thing. I promise you, you won't regret it. You stop worrying and doubting everything in your life. Man, you'd be surprised. You'd be so surprised on how far you'll go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I pray that you all have learned something from this video. Of course, like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for new videos every single Sunday. Don't have a time yet, but every single Sunday I'll be posting. And right now I'm actually posting every other day at the moment. It's just something short, but posting about my water fasting journey. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.